Right, okay, we're in St Helens, and I've heard so much about this, the crispy, well, it's crispy with an E, but I believe the food is excellent, and it's a 4.7 rating, so let's give it a looking at. It's a traditional chippy, and it's important that the locals actually get out and support their chippy. Right, okay, we're going to start with the fish cake. It's a pretty standard fish cake. I don't know whether they're frozen or made in the shop, but it's what I'd expect from a fish cake. Yeah. Right, let's have a look at the fish. Right, oh, the batter is actually really quite light. And, oops, that didn't, so light, in fact, everything fell apart. It's all on the taste now. And that is really, really nice. Right, okay, we've got a portion of onion rings. And there's one missing. Yeah, they're nice. Okay, let's go for the chips. We're going to taste the curry and the peas. Now let me give that a stir, because it's very watery, like quicksand. It may have just, there we go. Okay, so here we go with the chips. Well, they look alright. I'm not a fan of polystyrene and stuff and plastic bags, because it can sweat the fish and it can sweat the chips. You know, each to their own. Let's have a go with this curry. Let me have a try of it first on here. Oh, I like that. That is nice, spicy, but it's really tasty. Let's have a little bit more salt on there. Maybe I'm going to try a little bit of tomato sauce over here. Yeah, I really like those chips. Chip balm. It's nice, it's light, it's warm. Maybe that's because of the stuff in the bag, I don't know. But let's get a few chips on there. Right, here we go with the chip balm. I think it might need a few mushy peas. I'm going to call this pea wet, which is, pea wet is normally juice with little bits of peas, and it's pea juice. Okay. Well, that is a great chip balm. What we're going to do now is we're going to go back to the computer and we're going to look at a couple of reviews, highs and lows, and I'm going to put my review on. So we'll see you there. So as you can see, I enjoyed the experience. The fish was very tasty. You could tell how fresh it was, and it was falling apart. Now some people would say that's overcooked, and that's not necessarily the case with a flaky type of fish. The batter could have done with being more firm around it, holding it in place during the frying. But it was very tasty. The batter was actually very tasty and light, as you saw. The peas, the curry was something different again. It was delicious. And I recommend, if you're going to have anything at all, have the, you know, sauce-wise, have the curry. I don't know about the gravy. I didn't actually try that. The fish cake were pretty, you say, generic, if you like. I mean, that's what you would expect in most places. A very similar, thin, breaded fish cake. You know, we're not talking about things like Yorkshire fish cakes and things like that, which are completely different again. Or the great big ones that look like savouries. Different again, but these are pretty standard fare. And they were okay. I have to give it a 4-star because it was really worth it. And I think if you're in that area, if you're in St Helens at all, it's worth a little visit too. So let's look at some reviews. Oh, they cook in palm oil, by the way. 142 reviews and ranked at 4.7. You can't argue with that. Now, I had to go back 11 months to find a review less than 4-star. Then I found one, a 1-star, but that was 11 months ago. Terrible chips swimming in grease. Think they got fryers turned low to save money as soggy. Used to have good chips, maybe a one-off. Here's a 4-star. Very good, popular chippy. Here's a 5-star. Boss place, food so fresh, pies are lovely, fish delivered daily, great community business which deserves that local support, and I agree. Prices extremely reasonable, probably too cheap to be honest. We're talking about the prices. All that you saw on that video came to £13. Compared to some chippies, that is cheap. £13 for all that. Like I say, that was a large fish as well. And a large chips. Let's look at mine. I'm giving it a 4-star because it's a great chippy. I highly recommend anyone, like I said before, in St Helens, getting down there and giving it the support. Local support too. It's so important to keep that chippy going. I had received several positive recommendations regarding this chip shop, compelling me to try it for myself, and it lived up to expectations. Upon entering the establishment, I was met with a warm welcome from the courteous staff. The shop presented itself as clean and orderly, featuring a straightforward menu that listed traditional chip shop fare. I found the curry sauce to be delicious and slightly spicy. Fish was fresh and prepared upon request. The onion rings were notably large and in a generous coating of light batter. Overall, my visit was a wonderful experience. So yeah, join me on the next one. This is a brand new channel for 2024. So if you like this video, subscribe, share it, like it, hit the notification bell. And if you have any recommendations in your area, put them in the comments. Thank you.